ご視聴ありがとうございます。ディスコエリジウム第6回です。ゴミコンテナを調べたことで証拠品と紛失書類を発見。さらに書類が止められたクリップボードには、捜査官としての長年の実績が記録されていました。
それじゃ現場検視とやらを始めよう。以前の打ち合わせの通り、俺は筆記役だ。
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with
始めるぞ。項目1、アシスタント。
That's you.
くそったれ、もう行き詰まっちまった。
Not an energetic start to an autopsy, I agree.
Pig's messed up. Kuno feels pity.
Just leave it empty, officer.
いきなりつまずいてしまいましたが記入は続きます。
今の段階で留意すべきこととして、死後の干渉形跡に関しては、目視による判定であって確証はない。キムによれば、死犯は後からでも手を加えられるそうだ。
もう一点補足です。イソラという言葉ですが、この世界の大陸のようなものと考えてください。ムンディソラ、イソラ間統一リアルのように使われています。
項目の記入が終わったら、まずは外部検査だ。
Ligature mark. The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
さっきのチェーンカッターを使お
う。Always good to think ahead. Now, we need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
See? My pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
切りやすい場所はどこだ？
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the east. The knot is the weak spot. The chain cutters fit in there. Steady now.
結び目に刃を入れましょう。効率よく切れるはず。これでチェックにプラス補正。貧弱な中年でも成功しそうです。
After some deliberation, you sink the cutters into the knot tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together, sweat forming on your brow. Snap! The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck. Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters.
索条痕も含め、遺体の外部、内部の様子はこんなところだ。
体中のおびただしい傷跡は、警備員というよりも兵士のものであり、傭兵という噂も事実なのかもしれません。
遺体には首を吊った状態で放置された影響が強く現れている。ただ一方で、抵抗した痕跡は見つからなかった。
内部検査については、2人とも専門家ではないため、可能な検査をした上で、念のため毒物検査を依頼しました。最後の項目、外傷状況の確認に移ります。
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
Be thorough if you want maximum results.
ちなみに4つ目の欄は何だ？
Nothing. Just in case.
じゃあ噛み傷について。
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted. And your opinion, officer?
それなら死後の損傷だろ
う。Agreed. Next injury?
打撲傷について。
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
これも死後の総称だ。
Right. Next.
それじゃ、索状痕。
A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The
さ
man's
て、
head
先の2
jerks
つが
to the
違うのな
side.
らばこれが
The
死
ring
因
around
という
his
ことに
neck
なりそうです。
is visible.
本当に考察でしょうか？
Think for a
今
moment.
までの情報から疑問点がないか考えてみましょう。
思うんだが、これも致命傷とは言い切れないよな。
Why do you say that?
いくつか気になる点がある。
Okay. Why don't you think it was fatal?
俺が生きた大男を連行するなら、連のため腕を縛ると思う。
Honestly, I'm not sure there weren't marks on his wrist. That part got blurry for me. The stench. But you are right, I was ready to call this. Now I think we should leave it empty, at least for the time being. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
成果はあったか？
It was an irregular field autopsy. We did not establish cause of death, which is supposed to be the goal of an autopsy. But, personally, I do not see this as a parameter for success. We were thorough with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
この後はどうするんだ？
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg. For processing.
You tilt your head, also looking at the corpse.
まだ見つけられていない事実もありそうです。もう一度徹底的に調べることもできます。
There's always
そうだな。
something.
確認してみよ
部活に死因を断定しなかったことがスキルチェックでプラスに働いています。それでも、先に警部補が気がつかなかった、非常に些細な何かを見つけなければいけません。
キム、俺も調べてみてもいいかな。
You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs. Maybe you should be more thorough. You pull down his breeches. Marbling is present around the crotch. The penis has shrunk, crawling halfway back inside him. There is nothing mysterious or
ダメだ。
noteworthy.
それらしいものは見当たらない。
Can't get enough of that dick.
Do you think we missed something?
きっと何かある。
Well, we are in leave
警
of
部補も
motive
そのことは否定しま
here.
せん。
He's disintegrating.
一方で遺体は刻一刻と腐敗が進行しており、そう遠くないうちに取り扱えなくなってしまいます。遺体をキャメ置くなら冷蔵庫を調達する必要がある。
It would have to
警部補
be
からはそう助言
industrial
されま
in
す。
size. Let's start by asking
冷蔵
God
庫の調達
to
も
whirl in rags.
無料でってわけにはいかないだろうし、もちろん他に調べないといけないこともあるわけだ。
But only if
俺たち
all
は
else
この事
fails.
件が見た目ほど単純じゃないこと。それを意識して別の捜査対象に当たった方がいいと思う。キム、こいつを運び出そう。
If you think so, officer, I'm not going to object. I need a little help for carrying him to the holding pen of my kinema. I'll take it from there.
There go those beautiful enamel
そういえ
boots.
ばあのブーツも処理班のところへ行っちまうのか。
少しもったいない気もしますね。
In another
少しだけな。
It's too late to take him into processing today. I'll take him first thing tomorrow.
車に戻るついでにアーマーのシリアルナンバーの報告。あとそうだな、通報者について裏を取っておこう。
Sure, officer. What's the number? And the make of the armor, if you know it.
ナンバーは、そうだ、フェアウェザー。
Got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have dug up something useful by then.
The International Collaboration Police, ICP, is an inter-Isolari law enforcement service, the crown jewel in the moral intern diadem. alongside EPIS and the coalition government.
それと通報者と連絡を取りたい。
Of course. What is the number, officer?
キム、番号を頼む。
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005-1944-298.
Received. Hold on, officer. Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
警察のものだ。すまないが話を聞かせてくれ。
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
店長に聞いた。通報してくれたのは君か。
No, not me.
違うのか。誰が通報したかわかるか。
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the union's phone or the one on the coast.
設
設置されている電話も限られており、この地域には組合と海岸に1台ずつあると。
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
君が通報しなかったのはなんでだ。
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the court.
港湾労働者の組合のことか。
No one calls the police. The union would get angry. You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
キム、組合にはそんなに力があるのか。
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers union.
わかった。他に伝えたいことはあるか。
I don't know what to tell you, officer. I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the others. With the union. I'm sorry about that.
ついでに俺のことを聞きたいんだが。
彼女には記憶を失う前の自分の様子を聞くことができます。
書類をめちゃくちゃにしたのもやっぱり俺か。身分証や遺体の衣服の件はわからないと。
事件後に退職した理由については、ある人物と離れるため、ただガルテ氏に言い寄られたのは関係ないそうです。
俺の銃については覚えてないか。
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective. You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating and...
俺は何をやらかした。
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Oh, those again. I have been
なんだ
trying
か
to
この様子だけは
wean
覚え
you
があり
off
ま
them.
す。
You know, when you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend to shoot your brains out, off of that, people don't like that. I remember this. You were screaming things like, "My brains are all over the wall, painting them red. I won't be seeing it, cause these are my brains.
警官の
I
特
can't
権、
see
本物
without
の
my
銃を使った
brains."
自殺ごっこです。
Very
金
nice
星を
visuals
疑いますね。
there.
そのまま死んでおけばよかったのかもな。
No, please, no more suicide threats. Thank God you don't have that stupid gun anymore.
There are way more inventive ways than a gun to leave this world.
その後俺は銃をどうした。
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns. It almost looked like you pawned it. But
まさか
believe
俺は
me,
銃を撃っちま
I
っ
did
たの
not
か。
ask.
ありがとう。話は済んだ。
I do hope so. Please
苛立
don't
っていま
call
す
me
ね
again.。
きっと他にも余罪があるのでしょう。
聞かないことにする。
You hear the call breaking up on the other end of the radio, and then the already familiar voice.
ああ、
Anything else I
そう
can
いう
help
こ
you
と
with,
か。
officer?
仕事を辞めてでも離れたかったやつってのは。
In the cabin,
俺のことだ
you
ったん
see
だ。
a set of steering levers.
通報者だと思われた女性はこれを否定。さらに中年警官の寄稿があらわとなりました。
しかもその後、俺は銃を売り払った可能性がある。
といったところで、今回はここまでです。次回もよろしくお願いします。